So we're going to be doing the topic today I've been asked to talk about is love, metta, metta in Pali, the language of the Buddha. Love, sometimes called loving kindness, sometimes called friendliness, amity, um, huh? Goodwill, yeah? And all of these are just words, of course, they have meaning, but we're looking to find not just an intellectual understanding, not just a uh, uh, theoretical understanding. We're actually looking to find the emotion of love. That's why I use this word love, loving kindness. Love is much easier to understand than goodwill or amity, right? And we're actually looking to discover that emotion within ourselves. So I'll talk a little bit about how we practice love in our meditation. Then we'll do the meditation, and perhaps, I don't know, maybe have a break. And then I'll give some more pointers on why love is a part of the spiritual path. So it's important when you meditate to understand what you're doing. And for a lot of people, the idea of meditation is a chance to tune out emotions, to not think, to not feel, to not respond to what's going on. But I invite you today to actually get in touch with feeling of love. It's very important. If you can't find that feeling within yourself, how on earth are you going to develop it? And developing these mind states is the point of this practice that we're doing today. Metta bhavana. Do you know this word bhavana? It means to develop. And metta bhavana is one of the four Brahma Viharas, one of the four divine abodes, one of the four also known as the Apamanyas, the immeasurable, infinite mind state of love. That's the first one. Second, compassion. Third, rejoicing. Fourth, equanimity. These meditations, which I'm sure most of you are aware of, the Brahma Viharas, Metta, Karuna, Mudita, Upekkha, that's love, loving kindness, compassion, rejoicing or sympathetic joy, empathetic joy, and equanimity. These are immeasurable because our mind can be developed to the point. These things are no longer limited to our own sense of self or a small amount of other people or a small place. These minds can be developed so that they encompass all living beings and the entire universe. So this is what we're aiming to do in this practice. We're taking a small seed of love that exists in our heart and we grow it. We grow it and we give it to people in this room, to people around us, to strangers, to enemies, to animals, to all living beings. And in this way, we're taking that small little seed of love and creating a beautiful tree, beautiful flowering tree, a golden wattle, perhaps, which is a source of nectar for insects, birds, which is a source of shade for many creatures and other living plants and things like that. Helps oxygenate the environment. Don't want to stretch the metaphor too much, but when you've got a mind of love, kindness, it's very different, isn't it, to having a mind of hate, anger, ill will. And these meditations, the whole point of developing these meditations is not just to develop this exquisite mind state of love, of kindness within yourself, but to abandon the things that prevent that mind from arising. And that means we abandon things like hate, we abandon ill will, anger, thoughts of harming others. When we do this, the mind of love naturally appears. if we're clever, when we look at our mind in meditation, we'll see, this is leading towards a mind of love, or this is leading away. When I have a mind of love, feels good, feels great, feels nice, feels happy, feels blissful. When I have a mind of hate, ill will, I feel crap, actually. I feel tight, restricted, confined. My mind is polluted. When we learn to see in our own mind the difference between having a mind of love, having a mind of hate, ill will, we've learned a lot. If we develop the skill of mindfulness in your daily life, you'll see how frequently your mind turns to thought of hate, of ill will. How frequently? Very frequently. And so in our practice of meditation, developing this mind of love, what we're doing is we're staining the mind with love. We're training the mind in love so that we become familiar with what it feels like to have a mind of love. And as we develop, make stronger, more potent, more deep this mind within ourselves, it stays longer. We train the mind. It becomes familiar with it. It's easier for it to arise. And it stays longer so that when you leave this spot and go out into the world, you take that mind of love with you. And yeah, it's funny because I meet lots of meditators who say, I do meditation. Then you see them being an asshole to the waiter. You think, you didn't learn much, did you? Or people who say, I give love to the whole world, and then they talk mean to their partner. Or when they see a politician, they're like, oh. So we've got to make sure that the work that we do here has an effect. And that's why it's very important to actually get in touch with that feeling of love, to understand what it feels like to have a mind of love. You learn how to grow it and you learn how to sustain it so that when you interact with others, your spiritual practice is something that has an effect in the world. This is why we practice love. And today we're going to be practicing Metta meditation. We're going to be practicing for about 30 minutes. And I'm going to guide it. And I'm guiding it to give you some pointers and instructions, and also to help you see how to develop this mind, how to practice, how to work with the feeling, the experience. And so that's what we're going to do for the next 30 minutes. Is that okay? Any questions, any comments, any criticism? Are you ready?
Sorry, there was a rat running around.
That's why you were laughing. Now you see, it's very easy to love the dogs. It's very hard to love the rat.
Past this joyful, this joyful, youthful energy. Animals have where just every movement.
Oh, yeah.
One of them tried to bounce up on the little brick ledge, missed and fell. Right?
They're pretty cute rats. Okay, so let's start. Has anyone not meditated before? Great. Has anyone done metta meditation before? I'm assuming most people have. Yeah. So there's a couple of different ways of doing it. Today I'm just going to teach a very general radiation of metta. And this is the method that you find in the early Buddhist texts. Buddha just encourage you to radiate loving kindness in all the directions, abandoning hatred and ill will. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, very good. So take a comfortable posture, something that works for you. You want to be upright, but not uptight. We're trying to get in touch with these lovely feelings. So you don't want to be tense and tight. You don't want to be aggressively approaching your practice, forcing yourself. You want to be chilled, relaxed, like a kind of like sinking into a beanbag. I want to feel supported, but not too heavy or stiff. I want you to begin just by becoming aware of what's going on right here, right now. You're developing some mindfulness of what's going on, some information to help us. You might check in with your mind. What are you holding on to right now? You're holding on to your workday, busyness, all the stuff you've been doing, holding on to your family life, your relationships. How does it feel to hold on? I wonder, can you just try letting go. Let those things just slide off you. Let go. Let go of the busyness of your day. Release it. Just ungrasp that holding mind. Let it go. Let it slide away. Let go of all the tasks you've been doing, all of the problems, all of the dramas, even let go of all the happiness or the goodness. Just allow yourself to let go of the past. Let go of the past so that you can be free, free from the past, just for a little while. And what are you reaching out towards? What is it that you're looking forward to? Is planning, worrying, thinking about the future? This mind of reaching out, so busy, so agitating, restless, looking for something to do. And so let go of the future so you can be free from worrying about the future. And by letting go of the past, letting go of the future, you can be here. You can be present. You can be right here, right now, aware, mindful. You become aware of your body seated here. What are you holding on to in this body? Can you let it go, that tightness, that tension? Can you relax, become soft in the body? So let go of that tightness, let go of that stress, that tension in the body. Release, soften, allow it to feel good. Now that we're relaxed and calm, now that we're peaceful and present, we begin our practice of love, metta. You, you're a good person. You're a person deserving of love. You are. You are a person deserving of love. Every part of yourself, every part of you is deserving of love. and to love yourself is to wish for your own happiness. To be happy is to be free from suffering. And so, to generate this feeling of love within ourselves, we say these words in our mind. May I be happy. May I be happy. May I be happy. And you mean it. You want it. May I be happy. May I give myself this love so I can be happy. May I be happy. May I be happy. May I be happy. Let us say these words. It's a very special feeling comes with love. It's soft and warm. It's like a hug, a warm cup of tea, like being held by the sand of the oceans, warm, gentle. It's a nice feeling. To help, you might imagine at the center of your chest a small, soft, glowing light, warm and gentle. It's love within you. And by being aware of that feeling, by seeing that light, that love grows stronger. That light grows brighter. It feels good. You allow yourself to smile on your face. May I be happy. Smile in your heart. May I be happy. Your mind can smile. May I be happy. feeling of love grows stronger, that light becoming brighter. It suffuses your body in a feeling of goodness. Soaking your body in this good feeling, love, saturating every cell, permeating every pore, your body, your mind soaked in love, bathed in light. May I be happy. Feeling of love growing stronger and deeper, that light shining more and more brightly. It spills out of the body. Feeling of love, that light radiating gently outwards. So much love inside you. It's so easy just to let it spill gently. Touches all the people here in this room. Think, may they be happy. May they experience my love. May they be happy. May they be. May they be. As love grows stronger, brighter, radiating outwards, touching beings here in Paddington, the rats, magpies, people upstairs, out on the street, dogs, cats, cockroaches, bats. Your love shines on all these beings without discrimination, equally. May these beings be happy. May they experience my love. This love is so powerful, spreading further and further. It covers New South Wales. It embraces the world. Your heart hugs this planet. May all these beings beings on earth, may they be happy. May they experience love. May they be happy. May they be happy. May they. This love, this light shines out into the darkness of space. This love is immense. Fills the solar system, fills the galaxy. This love fills the infinite corners of space. The whole universe bathed in love, drenched in light. Heart wishing, may all beings everywhere be happy. May all beings be happy. May all beings be happy. Love is immeasurable, shines on all living beings without distinction, equally. Strong and powerful, gentle, kind. Draw this mind back, back through the darkness of space, back to the galaxy, back here to the solar system we're in, to this planet Earth, to this place, Paddington, here in this room, surrounded by our friends, back to this body, seated here, back to the chest. We let go of that feeling of love. We let that light dim. Knowing that that love is always there inside of you. Whenever you need it, it is there. It is the kind of love that fills the universe. As we come towards the end of this session, still with your eyes closed, take a few moments to review what just happened. Take your mind back to the beginning of the practice. How were you feeling then? What was the quality of your mind like at the start? How are you feeling now? What happened? What changed? Why? What did you do to change your mind? So by inquiring in this way, we start to understand the process of meditation, the possibility of training our mind, and the wisdom of developing things that lead to happiness and lead away from suffering. And so now you can relax, can arise from meditation. When you're ready, gently opening your eyes. So this is some metta meditation, and like I said at the beginning, I was teaching it from the scriptures, but I've played with it a little bit. And the reason I played with it is because I remember just as I was beginning to talk, a monk I met in Thailand 2 years ago, he's dead now. He was 106 when I met him. And he was a happy old man. Don't you want to be happy when you're old? Yeah. So he's a happy monk. And so I asked him for some advice, and he said, be like the sun. Be like the sun. Don't you miss it when it's not there? And I think he was saying, be like the sun. The sun shines on all beings equally, right? Without distinction. Sun is so warm and powerful and nourishing. Don't you miss it when it's not there? You feel the shadows, you feel the cold. And so that's why I often use this visualization of light to help some people get in touch with that feeling of love. And that feeling is what is important because it leads to the joy, leads to the bliss, leads to wanting to stay in the meditation because it feels nice. So developing this feeling is very important. So for some of you, that visual trick might have helped. For other people, you might imagine playing with some kittens or some puppies or something that kickstarts that positive sequence of emotions that lets us know I'm experiencing a feeling of